And then now we can add an iPad mini and then slap it here. Then now you have an external display. Oh, it's falling down. iStudio. I actually unboxed a lot of Apple products here, so a lot of Apple products are unboxed here. Like my old iPhone 5. It's very old. And then the new keyboard has a mouse. The mouse made out of foam. Like this. So you can type to Team Cook from outer space. Okay, now let's come back to Apple Park because we have something to tell you. In a revolutionary bicycle with smart tech and innovative fitness and health features. Now I'll go to there to tell more about iBike. In a revolutionary product with its built-in iPhone stand, some time-sensitive things, and then some notification banner faces. This is iBike 7th generation, which is an eco bike. You use the pedal. If you really want to, you can add a light. And if you really need a number plate, here's a number plate. So everything is set for our extreme. Our OS systems are all connected in a loop, thanks to our infinite loop at Cupertino, USA. Now I'll talk about iPhone. iPhone has been a revolutionary device you use every day. And its new compact design with the power of A60 Pro, it's now as fast as a chip. So it's the world's fastest chip. And it's as hot as you can cook an egg. So that's why we designed 2 vapor cooling chambers to cool this very hot 180-degree chip down. And then the cooler is minus 10 degrees. Wow. And then the vaporized water is sealed inside the vapor chamber, so it cools down the chip significantly when you're playing games or using it for multiple multiplication tasks. And then now MagSafe 10.1 is even faster with 65-watt wired charging. And then now iPhone has a 65-watt reverse wireless charging. So now Apple TV Ultra. Apple TV Ultra is the first touchscreen display. Now it's not an app. It's an actual TV, not the app. Slap it here and then here, and then because it matches the time on my phone, as I always set my time to 2:47 p.m. or a.m. I'm not sure. And then we have a huge leap forward. For MacBook Mini. MacBook Mini has its new iBoard 7. iBoard 7 introduces new iPhone mode, which is a revolutionary. iPhone mode presents a touchscreen display beside your keyboard, so you can type here and then I control the media playing, and then I can continue typing and then control or skip ad. And then we added a revolutionary button nobody has ever thought about, and nobody uses it: skip ad. So you don't need to no. When you see an ad, the skip ad button comes out. Press this, click, skip ad. And then now we have a new Apple Book on our merchants, and then you can scan this QR code to actually buy one of these Apple Books, which is illustrated by Tim Ken. Is our secretive book, which is our Smart Apple Park announcements. It's about Apple Park. So today we did introduce iMac. Yes, we did. We did introduce iPhone, iPad, MacBook Pro, which we'll introduce later. And then MacBook Mini we did, which is this one. MacBook Air we also did, which is the same thing. It's almost the same, but I just put it in another word. And then Mac Studio, which is right there, I also introduced. And then iStudio, which was here the whole time. The iStudio was literally behind my Apple Park the whole time. So now I'll turn to the back to talk about more of the MacBook Pro. And then MacBook Neo 2 is something like MacBook Pro but cheaper. Starts at $599. We are designed for students who love MacBooks with powerful chips because this has A60 Ultra Silicon with 1 vapor chamber, because this chip is not as hot as my iPhone. So after you open it, you get a Touch ID here, a touchscreen display displaying 941. The keyboard is a scissor switch. It's not a butterfly. And then something here. Everything about here is all designed by Tim Ken. You know who's Tim Ken? I am Tim Ken. So we have my old AirPods, which is the AirPods 5. The old AirPods 5. This is the new AirPods 5. It's gonna release in 2028. Not really mine now. But thank you for watching. Have a great day.